Chapter 4. In this chapter we will learn about what is Internet. What is Internet? The Internet is also a type of wide area network. 1. It is a huge collection of computer networks, over 100,000 networks, which span the globe almost throughout 150 countries. For connecting a computer to the Internet, we may use cable, phone wire or even satellite transmission. Anyone who wants to be connected with the Internet, he/she will have to contact to a local service provider and to open an account with him. Then, he/she can approach the provider's computer by means of a modem. The provider's computer is connected with the Internet. So, through this procedure, the user gains access to the Internet. Digital devices. Digital devices involve the use of signals represented by digits in its working. Computer is a digital device as it works by turning off or on. These off and on conditions of switches represent two digits 0 and 1. Only these conditions are used to send or receive information through signals that are represented by 0s and 1s. Analog devices. Analog means partial similarity. It is a device that operates signals whose value can be changed. The telephone system is an analog device and it sends high or low tones of voice. Remember that the telephone was invented when digital electronics were quite unknown. Communication. The digital device can send information, that is, communicate with other digital devices, because their signals are of same kind. An analog device can communicate with another analog device directly as their signals are also of the same kind. Converters. Due to their different types of signals, it is not possible to digital and analog devices to correspond with each other. It could be possible only if the signals of one of these devices are converted into signals of the other device. For that we have to use converters. There are two types of converters. Number 1. Analog to digital converter, ADC. Number 2. Digital to analog converter, DAC. Number 1. Analog to digital converter. It is an electronic circuit that converts analog signals into digital signals. These converters are used when information from analog devices to be fed into a digital device. It could be used only as input into a computer after that it has passed through ADC and converted into digital signal. Number 2. Digital to analog converter. It is an electronic circuit that converts digital signals into analog signals. These converters are used when information from digital devices to be fed into an analog device. For example, output from a computer is in the form of digital signals of 0s and 1s. These signals may be used to produce sound for a telephone set or a loudspeaker only. After that they have been converted into voltage signals by means of DAC. Fax machine is a good example that uses both types of converters. It uses a DAC converter to feed a written message into telephonic form. It also uses an ADC converter to receive a telephonic message in a written form. Modem. Computer is a digital machine. Any information which a computer handles must be expressed in digits or numbers. But, the telephone wires are designed to carry analog signals. If a computer wants to send the data to another computer through the telephone wire, It will not be possible because computer will send the data in the shape of digits, but the telephone wire carry the data in the shape of analog signals. To solve this problem, here is a device called modem which converts computer's digital signals into analog signals which can be conveyed through the telephone wire. On the receiving end, the other computer also has a modem which converts telephone wire's analog signals into digital signals. The faster the modem, the faster the data will pass back and forth. Modem is placed in an expansion slot on the motherboard and it is an essential component for each computer in the wide area network. Uploading and downloading. Uploading is the process in which a user sends computer information from his computer to another computer through a modem. Downloading is the process in which a user receives information from another computer through a modem for his own computer. BPS. BPS is the abbreviation of bits per second. It is the measurement of the amount of data that a modem can send to various models of modem. Common rates of sending data amounts range from 2,400 bits per second to 56,000 bits per second. How does a modem work? Modem is like a bridge between digital and analog signals. It converts on-off digital data into analog signals by adjusting the frequency of an electronic wave. On the receiving end of a telephone connection, another modem performs the very opposite job. It demodulates analog signals back into digital data. There are three elements of a computer in which modem communication is involved. Number 1. Serial ports. Number 2. Modem commands. Number 3. Communication software. The communication takes place as explained below. Number 1. Setting up the contact. Number 2. The handshake. Number 3. Transmission. 1. Setting up the contact. 1. The communication software of the computer sends a voltage along with the pin of serial port to which the modem is connected. This voltage is called Data Terminal Ready (DTR) signal. It tells the modem that a computer has been turned on and it is ready to send the data. 2. At the same time, the computer detects a voltage from the modem. This voltage is called Data Set Ready (DSR) signal. It tells the computer that the modem is ready to receive data. 3. Using a standard command, the communication software sends a command to the modem through the terminal data line, TDL, to go off hook. That is to open its connection with the telephone line and issue tones or pulses to dial the phone number to which the data is to be sent. The modem accepts the command and informs the computer through the receive data line, RDL. 4. The modem on the receiving end, remote modem, answers the call and the local modem sends out a hailing tone. The remote modem comes to know that a modem is on the line at the other end. So, it responds with a higher pitch tone. Number 2. Handshake. 1. Once the connection has been made, the local modem sends a signal to the local computer, called the Carrier Detect Signal, CDS, to inform that the remote modem is receiving the carrier signals. 2. By this connection, both the modems exchange information and other required material with each other. This process is called handshake. 3. Transmission. Number 1. The communication software of the local computer gets ready to send the data. It sends a voltage called request to send, RTS, signal asking if the local modem is ready to receive data from it. Number 2. The local modem returns a clear to send, CTS, signal to the local computer, and the computer responds by sending the data that is to be transmitted to the remote modem. Number 3. At the receiving end, the remote modem hears the incoming data in the form of tones and pulses on the telephone line. It demodulates them into digital signals and sends them to the receiving computer. Number 4. When you ask the communication software to end the communication session, it sends a command to the local modem. As a result, the telephone contact between the two modems break. If the connection is broken by the remote modem, the local modem drops the carrier detect signal to tell the local computer that the communication has come to an end. Note to remember: both the computers may send data back and forth at once and the same time. The modems are equipped with systems that enable them to distinguish between incoming and outgoing signals. How does the Internet work? We must go through the following steps that explain how is a computer connected to the Internet system to get information through this system. 1. A user has to use a program called Telnet to gain access to other computers on the Internet. 2. To gain access to another computer, the user has to type the address of that computer. This address is called hostname. 3. Soon, he will get connection on the line and also with the host computer. 4. When the connection has been set up, the user types in command to make the system do what he wants: available files, upload a message and download, etc. 5. The user can also gain access to a news group to get information on a particular topic. 6. When the user wants to end his job, he disconnects the connection and ends up the access.